Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, yeah, as you can see on the table, definitely something a little bit different today. And personally, I think it's a little cool. I hope you do too. But what we have in the knife stand is a 3D printed mock up of a knife design, by our good friend David from Blade Banter. He has been working on this knife design for quite some time now, and he's been working with different, I believe he's been working with QSP mostly, and it sounds like if he's able to move forward with his design, QSP will be the one that he will be working with to get it produced and manufactured. He's been talking about doing a Kickstart. So let's just take a look at it, because it's, to me, this is very fascinating. As I said, it's a 3D printed mock-up. Obviously, it doesn't have the action, the lock. You know, it's really drop sheddy, guys. Sorry. It was really funny. I had this on Saturday Knife Live here a while back, and somebody asked me, what's the albino knife on the table? Because I usually have the knives like sitting here. And they asked what the albino knife was. Well, this is the albino knife. Now, to this point, as far as I know, David doesn't have a name selected for this model. But let's talk about a little bit about what he's got going on here. Well, for the handle, he's going to go with G10. He's going to have a G10 backspacer. He's going to have a milled titanium pocket clip. As you can see there, it's going to be a flipper. It's going to have a button lock on it. He's got a nice choil, the forward finger choil there, and he's had this go to several of the reviewers in a pass around group, plus a few other just guys in the knife community to try to get feedback on things that he might want to think about, change. And one of the things is he's actually going to widen that finger choil by 3 millimeters. I'm pretty sure he said. So for my finger, I mean, it's a pretty good forward finger choil from my finger, but if you have a little bit bigger fingers than mine, well, you got a little bit of room there. But he is going to widen that out. I know one of the other aspects that he was talking about is rounding, this off so it's not quite square there, which is, I think that's a pretty interesting and probably good idea. Just gives it a little bit better flow. He's got a nice blade design here. He's going to use 14C28N for the blade, which I love. I'm all about the Sandvik steel. He's got a good blade there. Decent belly on it. Oh, don't remember the grind he said he was going to have it. Not sure he said. He's going to go a high flat, because it doesn't look like it's going to be a full flat for sure. Looks like we've got the grind here and a flat up here, so maybe a high flat or a hollow. You'll get the tip. I'm pretty sure the tip will be there in production. That was a joke, but yeah, there'll definitely be a tip on it. But as far as ergonomics go, I really like the handle design he's got. He's got wider, narrows down, and then widens back up a little bit. But when it narrows out in that grip, man, that just feels absolutely terrific in hand. Now, I realize this is a plastic mock-up, but it should be to these dimensions. So if it comes out in these exact dimensions, it's going to feel very, very good in hand. I'm really liking what David's going on. And like I said, David's been working on this for a while. And I know it's something he's put a lot of effort and basically his heart and soul into. And it's just awesome. I love to see that. Guys, this is his first knife design that he's at least gone this far with, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm very proud of him, very happy for him. And if you guys don't know David and know the Blade Banter channel, go on over and check him out. He has very thorough reviews, and he's got a lot of stuff that other guys just don't have. He's got the pull gauge to tell you exactly how much force it takes to flip a knife open. He's got the hand charts. And another thing he has is on all of his videos, down in the description, he's got the HRC and hardness test results. If that's something that you're really into, the hardness of steels, David's got all that information in his videos. And it's just awesome. And it's very cool to see him go this far. Now, if you have questions about David's design, go ahead, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I will try to answer them, and if I don't have an answer, I definitely know who I can talk to that would have that answer. Another thing I like is that ramp. See, I've got that ramp. Thumb fits in there. Really nice, especially when you get up on that forward finger choil. And then, even in a natural grip, my thumb just rests there so naturally. That's just pretty awesome. Dual deployment. You're going to have the flipper tab. Then, of course, you're going to have the dual thumb studs. Thumb studs are pretty much out of your cutting path. Maybe just a little right here. I think that could be too why he's widening out this just a little bit, is to maybe take those thumb studs out of the cutting path a little bit, which that's cool as well. It'll serve two purposes: make it bigger for larger fingers, and also take those thumb studs out of play of the cutting path just a little more, which is very cool. But yeah, like I said, he doesn't, as far as I know, he doesn't have a name for this, but it's a design I can definitely get behind. So comfortable in hand. You can tell that he's put a lot of thought and energy. And, there's things that people are going to find because, if that's not what you're thinking about at the time, I don't think, and like I said, really the finger choil and just the kind of the rounding out of the handle a little bit was pretty much, I think, and maybe I think there was something about the pocket clip too. Yeah, having the pocket clip stand up just a little higher, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was another one of the notes he got from someone. So I'm the last guy in the line. And I tell you what, probably a lot of smarter people about knives have given him some input. I know David and I have talked. We talked quite in depth one night about all the notes, and he asked me what I thought. And that's just fantastic. And I feel honored that he asked for my input. Because, guys, I'm not a knife expert. I'm just a guy that digs knives and likes talking about knives. We know that. And I really appreciate him taking the time to talk to me and getting my input. It's really awesome. So thank you, David, for that. And thank you for sharing this with me. And let me check it out. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys for sticking around and checking out David's knife design with me. Like I said, get on over and check out Blade Banter. If you know me, you probably know David. I would hope so. David's been doing this a little bit longer than I have. So I greatly appreciate it, guys. As always, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.